What's up, my fellow germaphobes? So, looks like they just released Star Wars Episode 7, or 8, sorry, production announcement. Let's check this out. There's Luke. We'll turn down a little
Good. Brother, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 8.
Oh, that was it. That really doesn't need a reaction. Well, I'll just give my thoughts on it anyway. Cool video, I guess, but I'm here to talk about the concept. Yeah, I'm not sure why they decided to do 2 years between each episode rather than 3, like the traditional approach, because that way they'll have an extra year on their hands so that they can really take their time and just really try to make it great, you know. No rush. Lucasfilm, take your time. We want a good movie, because this will go down in history. Remember, this is not like a Marvel movie where it's like, oh, we gotta make another one for this year and another one for this year. No, it's not some disposable Marvel movie. Not that those are disposable, but you know what I mean. I don't want it to be milked like Marvel is. I don't want 1 or 2 every year. I want maybe every 2 years at the most. But that's my concern, is I don't want Star Wars to be milked. It needs to be rare, and thus a magical experience. It needs to be kept rare, Lucasfilm and Disney, or whoever's in charge. That's kind of my complaint with Rogue One coming out this year, which I'll probably watch it, don't get me wrong. I don't get why they have the anthology films, to be honest. You know, maybe they can make them video games or animated something or other, but like a movie to come out in theaters, I mean, unless it's a short film. Anthology means short, right? Like it's a short feature film. Ignore the background copy. Isn't that what an anthology film is? A short feature film? I don't know. Someone comment down below. I don't know what an anthology film is, so yeah. But nonetheless, I am excited for it, and I will watch it. As far as The Force Awakens goes, I wasn't that great, to be honest. I mean, to me personally, I know a lot of people like it, but this is just my personal opinion, and I respect yours, is that it felt like a rehash of A New Hope, Episode 4. You know, it had like the same plot, basically. Maybe not all out front, but, you know, if you look at the details, it's pretty much the same thing. Which, you know, I get it. The prequels rhymed, so now they're rhyming with the sequel trilogy. I don't know why anything ever had to rhyme in the first place. Why not just expand your horizons, you know? Forget about the original trilogy. Move on with the story. You know, make up something new, innovative. Don't try to go off the success, but you know, the prequels already did that, so you know, they gotta keep tradition. And I get that it should rhyme, you know, I understand that, but does it really have to rhyme that much? You know, that was just a bit overkill in my opinion. I don't know, it's like if you've seen A New Hope, you've practically seen The Force Awakens. I'm sorry to break it to you. You know, everything that happens. Just replace put the original trilogy characters in place of the characters that were in the Clone Wars era, as far as the original trilogy is concerned. And you got practically the same film with a few different names here and there, a few different locations, whatever. I don't know. I'm still gonna get it on DVD though when it comes out, and I still fairly enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. And I've been meaning to make a video about how the heck Starkiller Base works, because how does it work? I'm hopefully gonna make a video on that soon enough. I don't know. So yeah, they're beginning production. I hope it's good. Another complaint I had with The Force Awakens is there's too much Marvel style quipping. You know how they do that in the Marvel films? If you've been keeping up on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you might know what I'm talking about. I think it's just the modern Disney film in general. It has like those well-placed jokes and, you know, just witty remarks at the right time. It's just non-stop humor and, you know, quipping, I think is what it's called. But, you know, the way Marvel does it, it felt like that in Star Wars. It felt really out of place. You know, it didn't feel like classic Star Wars. It's like they relied too much on references to the older movies and quipping and silly moments. And yeah, I get that the original trilogy had lots of silly moments and humor, but this is overkill as far as that's concerned as well. You know, you can really tell it's a Disney film. You know, that Marvel and Star Wars are both under the same corporation, basically. You can tell. Or maybe that's just J.J. Abrams' style and that just coincidence. I don't know. Anyway, ranting aside, I am excited for Episode 8, don't get me wrong. My prediction is it will rhyme with The Empire Strikes Back and Attack of the Clones, so we can expect to see some space chase in an asteroid field, a bounty hunter of some kind, maybe Boba Fett's son or something, I don't know. Walkers, kind of like the new AT-ATs. We saw them in the background on Starkiller Base in The Force Awakens, if you've noticed. So we might see those in action. What else? Some planet that's in extreme weather. Let's see, Attack of the Clones was kind of a deserty planet, you know, Geonosis, where they had that big battle. Empire Strikes Back was a snow planet, Hoth, where they had the big battle. So maybe something in extreme weather. Yeah, you get the point. So we can expect some of that, and maybe a planet with a city that has those platforms. You know, we saw Cloud City and Camino, so now we'll see that here. And I'm excited that it's rhyming and all, so we can get a kind of a picture of what's to come. And I sure hope we get space battles in this next movie, but try not to copy the entire plot points. You know what I mean? The Force Awakens is overkill. It's an okay movie. It's just, I don't know. You know, it's like, oh, that was a success, so let's still do that. You know, people still like TIE fighters, right? Why do they still have TIE fighters and X-Wings? I don't know. But, you know, just people just like familiarity. You know, they're afraid to go out of their comfort zone, and this is why we can't have nice things. But still, The Force Awakens is a nice thing. And yeah, I'm excited for this next episode. Despite everything, despite all this ranting, I'm still really excited. And yeah. Anyway, what are your guys? This video is way too long than it needed to be. What are your guys' thoughts on the production announcement and The Force Awakens and the sequel trilogy in general? About anthology films? Comment below, just whatever the topics I've discussed. Anyway, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, cleanliness is important. Those germs.